स्टार्ट करूं सर?
Okay, ma'am. Start your program. Start the program.
Today is the big day to think of how far flung we have come and how far we have to come. A very warm evening to all present on this virtual platform. I am Professor Deepthi Tiwari from Humanities Department, TCST, and I will be your host and competition moderator. I heartily welcome our Honorable Executive Director, Sir Dr. Manish Manoria, Truba Group of Institutes, Bhopal. Our respected Professor Manoj Tyagi, Sir, HOD of CSE Department and in charge Principal, TCST, Bhopal. And all treasured invitees, revered faculty members, and of course, our sterling participants and dear students. I am glad to announce that the Humanities Department and CS Department of Truba College of Science and Technology organizing the Extempore Speech Competition for first-year engineering students of TCST and TIIT. Extempore Speech Competition is a contest among students to foster their public speaking skills. In this competition, the students are given a topic to create their own speech with spontaneity, substance, and sensibility under time pressure and speak in front of audience and peers. The extempore speech is intended to reveal a student's ability to develop a point of view on a general topic and to deliver an impromptu speech within limited preparation time. Now, I feel very privileged to invite Dr. Manish Manoria, Executive Director, TGI Bhopal, to guide and motivate our students.
Thank you, Deepthi Madam. First of all, I feel great pride and privileged to welcome all the faculty and staff members as well as the students in this extempore speech competition. And really, this is the great effort. I am really very happy that TCST Truba Group of Institution Humanities Department is taking such an initiative to improve the presentation skills of the students. And for the same, they have organized such program. And really, such type of program, extempore or speech competition, this is not only a competition, but it improves your presentation skill, it improves your communication skill, it improves your writing skill, your thinking skills. And I wish all the best to all the participants who are participating in this event. And my dear student, really this is a very crucial time. And in this crucial time, the world, as well as especially our country, India, is going to a very crucial phase of Corona. And I wish that all the students, faculty members and their family members be safe at their home and they will be healthy and happy throughout their life. I wish that all of you not only engage yourself in studies, but apart from the studies, try to improve your skills during this COVID times when you are stay at home, when you are working from the home or attending the classes from the home. So improve your skills and have very good fun activities like this. Try to be proactive with your department, with your faculty and staff members, and try to organize such type of event, because this type of event improves the positivity and improves our engagement in some creative type of task. So once again, I would like to congratulate the TCST Humanities Department, as well as I wish all the best to all the participants that they get success in the today's competition. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for motivating us and to spare precious time from your busy schedule. And your presence embellished the event and encouraged the emerging technocrats. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. Now, I would like to introduce the panel of juries. We are having well-acclaimed Professor Rashmi Sakalya, HOD CSE Department, TIIT Bhopal, and Honorable Dr. Neena Vijayvargiya, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Basic Science Department, TIIT Bhopal, who will judge today's contest and select best of best speakers. I heartily welcome to all judges and thank you so much, ma'am, for gracing the event. Thank you so much, ma'am.
We are also honored to be here and to judge the students. We are very glad that students have participated in such large numbers that you have to select them, few students. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. So, ladies and gentlemen, before starting the competition, let me read out the rules, which are given to the participants and requested to follow the rules and regulations. Rules are as follows. Speeches shall not be less than 1 minute and not more than 3 minutes in length. Marks will be deducted if the participant exceeds the time limit. All the participants are required to deliver their speech in English. Participants are required to keep their camera on during the speech. The participants will be allowed to select the topic once only. And your topics here are a trip to remember, 3 things I would change if I ruled the world, how to spend a rainy day, 3 things that scare me, my favorite day of the year. So, participants, you have to choose one topic among these topics. Now, I would like to tell you about judging criteria. Participants will be judged on the following criteria: ability to think, voice projection, body language, non-verbal cues, clarity of speech, self-confidence, logical organization, and last but not the least, effective communication. The winners judged based on the criteria for this event competition. The champion, first runner-up, second runner-up will be awarded with e-certificates based on the ranking of the jury's average scores. So I can see all the participants are ready to deliver their speech. So I would like to call our first participant, Tanu Suman from CS branch. Tanu Suman from CS branch.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, respected ma'am, judges, and distinguished guests. How are you all? This is Tanu Suman. I am from CS Branch B. First of all, thank you, Honorable Dipti ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. Today, I am going to deliver my extempore speech, and I have selected the topic is 3 things I would change if I ruled the world. If I have the power to change the world, first, I would like to change the education system of India because the education system is little bit wrong. I think our education system needs some changes. Our education is totally theoretical. Just we take one example, Ohm's law. What is the Ohm's law? Why we learn the concept of Ohm's law? What is the uses of Ohm's law in our day-to-day life? When we understood the word why, then our real education happens. I think then the education become more efficient and effective for students and teachers both. Now, the second thing I will do is to make strong rules for the humans. The person who is worshipping for God but ignoring plants, animals, and humans. The pupil who is spreading garbage, spit on the road, and harm the animals will be strictly punished. I will build some trees and dustbins at a distance of every 500 meters to finish the garbage and greenery will spared. And the most important strong rule is that all other human beings will respect to the poor people because they are also human. And lastly, but not at least, safety for girls and women. I will make some strong gadgets for the women's security and safety. Just like the gadget has two buttons on the side that can be used to send a message or contact the guardian members. I will make some strong apps also to boost the women's security and safety. So now, in a conclusion, I will make this world a fair place to live in, and I will abolish all types of hate, crimes, prevention through proper free education, and equal opportunities to those who unfortunately are not as lucky. So I am ending my speech with a good thought that is one book, one pen, one child, and one teacher can change the whole world. Thank you. Have a good day.
We are very impressed to listen your thoughts, Tanu. Very well, Jen. Thank you so much, Tanu. Now, our next participant is Jyoti Kodwani from CS branch.
A very hearty and exuberant evening to the Honorable Director, Sir, respected teachers, all my friends, and the audience. I hope you are very well, and this is me, Jyoti Kodwani from CSA of Truba Institute. And today I'm going to deliver extempore speech on the topic, the three things that scare me. Well, we all have some kind of fears in our life that makes us scared, and most of us don't want to share with anyone. In my life also, there are so many things that makes me scared. And today I feel very obsessed to have this opportunity to share the three things that scare me the most. So the first thing is the moral values. The principles which we should follow as a human beings are continuously diminishing. There is a lack of respect and feelings for the others. We don't care about others, and even we don't care about our own people. Sometimes we saw an accident on the road, and instead of helping the deceased or calling an ambulance, we started making the videos. Sometimes this can be happen to us also, and at that time no one would help us. People are taking the advantage of the innocent people for their own use in the wrong way. And this thing really makes me scared that we forget the humanity completely. The second thing is the democracy. Democracy is the power of the people, government on the behalf of the people and their will. We cast our vote to choose our representatives and to form the government, so that they will provide us better employment and better life expectancy. But from the past few years, the continuously changing of parties, suspension of government without any proper discussions, no strict rules for crimes, increasing corruption, unemployment, illiteracy makes me afraid about the degradation of the society. The third and the last thing is the sick mindset of the society. Like society will never stop judging and comparing. If a girl had many male friends, then the society will start judging her character. If a girl and boy walking on the roadside or talking at the roadside, the society will start judging them without even knowing about them. They may be brother and sister or friends, but the society will start judging them. But if the same boy try to harass the girl or molest the girl on the roadside, that society will do nothing at that time. Here, some people want their children to be like Sharmaji's son because he got 95% in his exams, and start comparing the two children of different capability and mentality on the basis of their percentage. And this thing is really terrible. The conclusion is we are very good lawyers for our own mistakes, but are not that much good judges for the mistakes of the others. Here are the things that makes me scared the most. And now I would like to end up my speech with a few words. Let's collect some smiles, let's find some joy, and let's make some efforts to make the world a better place to live. Thank you so much for giving your precious time and listening to us. Have a good day. Stay safe.
Thank you, Jyoti. And I must say you are afraid from very serious issues. Now, I would like to call our next participant is Tanya Jain from CS branch.
A very good evening to respected judges, teachers, and all my dear friends. Firstly, I would like to give a special thank to Dipti ma'am for giving me this opportunity. I am Tanya Jain from CSE Section B, and I choose the topic for my extempore speech is a trip to remember. In 2018, my family and I had what I can call a trip to remember, the kind of those that can't be repeated. We planned a trip to Agra. It was a great trip and we all enjoyed the trip thoroughly. And we are longing to be there for some time. Finally, we make it happen and started the journey by train to Agra on a bright and a beautiful day. We reached Agra in few hours, then we caught a taxi and go to our hotel. After taking some rest according to our plan, firstly we went to visit the Taj Mahal. I can't tell you how excited I was to see the Taj Mahal because I heard people praising the beauty of Taj Mahal. Everybody knows little bit about Taj Mahal, but not everybody's seen it physically. Taj Mahal is one of the most recognizable structure in the world. Taj Mahal is one of the reasons why India is famous for. It was really so beautiful. On the same day, we went to visit Agra Fort too. It is a historical fort in the city of Agra. It was also very, very beautiful. Then we had a dinner and came back to our hotel. On the next day, we went to a lot of places like Dayal Bagh, Mehtab Bagh, Moti Masjid, and many more. We clicked a lot of pictures with foreigners and captured unforgettable memories. Then next day, we are coming back by train. That day was 31st December and it was New Year. And we celebrated our New Year in the train. And that trip was the most memorable trip of my life. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Tanya. And it was very enjoyable trip for you. Now, I would like to call our next participant, Ananya Nigam from CS branch.
Good evening to respected teachers and all my dear friends. I am Ananya Nigam and my selected topic for today's extempore speech is 3 things that I would change if I ruled the world. First of all, this is one of the interesting topics that I have ever encountered. And I want to change numerous things in this world. But unfortunately, I got constraint of choosing any 3 of them. So here we go. First thing that I want to change is Indian education system. I am not criticizing it, but I think there is a ray of improvement in it, making it more efficient, practical, and application-based. According to me, teaching and learning process seems worthless if it has no usage in a real life. I'm not talking about practicals that we conduct in subject laboratories, but how these practicals is going to help us in real life. Being a science student in particular, I want that whatever I read must make me capable enough to get accumulate in present living situations and technological development. Second thing that I want to change is people's mentality towards women. I am not a misandrist, haters of men, so fake feminism is not my cup of tea. But I think that a boy and a girl child is blessed with same intellectual and emotional empathy. Then from where boys get such an inferior feeling towards girls? This is due to the society they are brought up in. And it's peer pressure that make them think that woman is an object and an underestimated threat of society. How can I expect such a high principle from a man when his own mother, being a woman, taught him, don't cry like a girl? Third thing that I want to change in this world is banning of intoxicating substances such as tobacco, cigarette, alcohol, drugs, etc. There's a rise in 42% of drug abuse during pandemic. This is a serious concern for a society and especially for the children under age 18. They are foundation of our country and these things are acting as termite for this foundation. People have found these harmful ways to cure with anxiety, depression, and every such negative emotion. But I would say, go for any medium, yoga, meditation, anything, but say no to drugs. At last, I want to conclude this by saying, you don't need to rule the world to bring a change. You just have to have a potential to bring a change. Thank you for being such a great audience.
Very well said, Ananya, and definitely we can change. So here is our next participant is Anushka Rai from CS branch.
Good evening to all. My name is Anushka Rai. I am from CSA branch. I am going to deliver an extempore speech and I have selected the topic why mom and dad are special. So to begin with, nobody in this universe can ever love you like your parents. Firstly, they gave you your life, and then they try to give their life to you. My parents always support me whenever I need them. They always guide me on the right path. Whenever I'm in any of the dilemma regarding anything, it can be smallest to the biggest, they are always there to help me to get through it and make the right choice. Sometimes by action and all times by words. Their words always motivates me to never give up. You know what? Never complain what your parents couldn't give you. They provide you everything they had. They do all they can do to make your life happy and successful. Parents are not perfect nor are they saints, but they always try to give you the best to make your life happy and successful. And they love you for what you are. And I think we should also give our best for all they do for us. They always keep you first. They make so many sacrifices for us, which probably we are not even aware of. And we cannot repay them for all they do for us. In return, we can only respect them, support them, and take care of them, and give all happiness and love they deserve. These words are not sufficient to describe how special mom and dad are. They are much more than this. They are above all. At the end, I would like to say that one of the biggest blessings in this world is to have parents. Thank you.
Yes, Anushka, to listen your thoughts, it seemed to us that you love your parents a lot. So here is our next participant, Atika from CS branch. Yes, Atika.
It is a big honor for me to speak in front of honorable audience, respected judges, teachers, my fellow friends. This is Atika Iftihar standing here to give you a short extemporary speech on the topic how to spend a rainy day. The best thing one can do when it is raining is to let it rain. So there are two options to spend a rainy day. So one is to just close all the doors and windows and just close all the doors and windows and just sit in one corner and then go and the second option is to open all the doors and windows and let it get wet and enjoy the rain. So I still remember when we were kids, we used to go on the terrace in the rain and we used to play and we used to dance, we used to drench in the water. Then when we grew a little more, we used to have bicycles and we used to go outside and play in the rain. It would be sometimes after rain, it would be a bright sunny day, we used to still get cycling on the still wet roads and paddle at a much higher speed on the pedals, seeing the water because the wheel cut the water like a blade. So at the end, we would be fully washed off and we used to go and take a shower and get a good sleep. But since we have grown up, we used to duck in one corner, seeing in the rain. Honestly, sometimes I don't like to get wet in the rain anymore, and I don't. Instead of going out, I play board games or read a good book, or I get a bit crafty. Then my way of enjoying the rain is to get a good hot chocolate in a mug or coffee or a tea and sit in the balcony and see the rain as it falls. To listen the rhythm of falling rain. I listen to the sound of the rain and the earthy smell that comes, the wind that flows, it takes all my stress away. I take my own time to relax and I focus on the weather instead of life for some time. So thank you and thank you so much for patiently listening to me.
Oh, Atika, what a pleasant day for you, your rainy day. So here we are having other participant, Mohammed Hasni from CS branch.
Good evening to all my respected teachers and dear friends. My name is Mohammed Hasni and I am from CS branch. Today I am going to deliver extempore speech and I have selected a topic, 3 things that scare me. First of all, I want to say thanks to Dipti ma'am who gave me opportunity to share my real incident of my childhood. First one is I am scared of dogs because when I was a child, I was going to purchase some chocolates and I saw one black dog was sleeping on the way. I picked some people and start throwing on the dogs. Suddenly the dog ran and bited on my palm. After that, my father took me to the doctor and doctor vaccinated me 14 days continuously. That's why I scare of dogs, especially black one. Second one is once upon a time, I went to a wedding with my family in childhood. I was enjoying with my childhood friend, and I saw one tubelight was not working. This was connection. I climbed a chair and tried to tighten the wire. And when I touched the net wire, I got an electric shock. From that day, I is scared of electric shock. Third one is once upon a time, my mom was so angry on us. That time, we all were children. She went to her maternal home. We decided we should make some food, and my brother started the stove when he lit the stove, but somehow I burned. From that day, I scared of fire. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
My God, Hasnain, very bad experience you had in childhood. Now, I would like to call our next participant is Rishu Kumari from CS branch.
A hearty good evening to Honorable Director Sir, my teachers and my dear friend. This is me Rishu Kumari from CS branch, section A. Today I will going to deliver an extempore speech, and the topic of my speech is 3 things I would like to change if I ruled the world. There are many things that need to be changed on this globe, but unfortunately all cannot be changed at a time. So if I get opportunity, I will surely work on the root of every problem. And the root of every problem is our education. There is a famous quote by Malala Yousafzai that one child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. Education is the most powerful weapon from which we can rule the world. If everyone will get a proper education, then problems like poverty, unemployment will be solved. Education will change the mentality of the people and will lead to solve the social problem like dowry system and child marriage, child labor, and etc. If I have the opportunity, I will make sure that each and everyone should get a proper education. And in addition with education, they should get a proper mentoring and a guidance by their teacher and parents. Second thing is that there should not be any world war. There should not be production of any harmful weapons. No, there should not be any production of harmful weapons, atom bombs, and nuclear bombs. All the fellow citizens on this globe should live peacefully and happily. Third thing is that our religion system. If I have the power, I will make sure that there should only be one religion and one caste system. And that caste and that religion will be that will be humanity. No one should be discriminated on the basis of their caste system or their religion. Every man, every woman, and every transgender should be equally measured on each and every platform. So this was all about, and I hope I made my point clear. So now I want to conclude my speech with the note that be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you for hearing me so patiently. Thank you very much, and stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rishu. Very wonderful thoughts you have, Rishu, I must say. Now, here is our next participant, Ruchika Sinha from CS branch.
A very lovely good evening to Honorable Director Sir, respected judges, teachers, and all my dear friends. Firstly, I would like to give my special thanks to Dipti ma'am for giving me this golden opportunity. I am Ruchika Sinha from CSB, and the topic which I have selected for extempore speech is my favorite day of the year. So, my favorite day of the year is the day when I have the most fun. By the way, it's a lot of days, but the best day is my birthday. Birthday is the most memorable day for everyone. Each and every individual wait for this day very curiously. On my birthday, I am allowed to do any type of enjoyment, like I can go out with my friends to do parties, and I also have fun with my parents. On this day, I get lot of attentions from each of my family members, which I like the most. And I also get lots of gifts from everyone. The best part of my birthday is my mom makes my favorite food, which is like a cherry on the cake for me. And my father also plans a lot of surprises for me, which make me feel like I'm blessed to have them in my life. As I turned 18 now, so my 18th birthday was very special. On that day, I go to the temples, give sweets to all the beggars out there, and take lots of blessings from them. And the best thing is my father planned a themed party for me in which we all have to dress up like 90s. My parents invited all my friends, cousin, and they all came in 90s dress. We all dance on 90s song. We had a great party that night. We enjoyed a lot. That's it. Thank you.
Yes, Ruchika, thank you. And your birthday is very special day for you. Now, I would like to call next participant is Aditya Jha from CS branch.
Hello everyone, I am Aditya Jha from CSE section A. Firstly, presently, a very pleasant good evening to all of you. First of all, let me express my gratitude to our honorable directors and respected teachers on being given a chance to vocalize an extempore speech on 3 things that scares me the most. So I have picked this topic to share my experiences, which I love to do. So it is well said that the fear we don't face become our limits. And the word fear stands for fake evidence appearing real. As we know that all people are born with their fears and some are get their fears from the experiences. I have got my all fears from the experiences that I have gained. And the top 3 of them are darkness, aquaphobia, and the fear of not standing up to expectation. My first fear is darkness. When it is dark, you can't see anything. You even can't see where you are going. And this creates a very dangerous situation in your mind. Your mind creates all type of scary scenarios that are probably scarier than what is actually hiding in the dark. So whenever I go into the dark streets, I feel like someone is chasing me and I start to walk faster. I think everyone has this fear. I think most of us have this fear. So I have a thought for them. You can appreciate the light, but before that, you have to know the darkness. So to overcome this fear of mine, I have to visit the most scary places in the world. My second fear is aquaphobia, which is fear of water, as I don't know how to swim. So whenever I go near to a pond or pool like something, I feel like someone will push me and I will die of drowning. I know this one is weird, but I have this. So to subdue this fear of mine, I want to learn to swim. And my third fear is fear of not standing up to expectation. I think this one is common to most of us, as like every parents expect something from their children, and they mainly want us to get succeed in our life. I don't want to let them down, and that scares me the most. So to tame this fear of mine, I want to give best. I have to give my best in my life to get succeed. So lastly, I want to say we all need to get better of our fears to attain better in our life. So lastly, I want to say we have to. So here I want to end my articulation and thanking you and thanks to Deepti ma'am for giving me this opportunity to speak in front of you guys.
Thank you so much, Aditya. And you are having so much phobias. So now I would like to our next participant is Samina Khan from CS branch.
A very good evening to respected director sir, judges, and all my dear friends. My name is Samina Ahmed and I am from branch CSB. Today I am going to give an extemporary speech on topic 3 things that I would like to change if I rule the world. If I'll have an opportunity to rule the world, the first thing that I would like to change will be the problem arising due to the scarcity of medical facility. In present situation of corona pandemic, The most troublesome problem arising in many of the country is due to the shortage of adequate medical facilities and lack of medically trained staff members, which is leading to human deaths and suffering. In order to avoid these problems, I'll go for improvement of healthcare facilities by developing multi-specialty hospitals, diagnostic labs, and by maintaining proper supply of life-saving drugs and healthcare support system. I'll also make policies for the development of medical institutes which will provide quality medical education to nursing staff and doctors. As a result, we'll have more quality manpower to handle these issues in future too. The second thing that I would like to change will be the education system. Education system is covered by corruption. Rich people students get admission in institutes where they learn new technologies and skills, but poor people does not get access to these institutes. So I'll make more institutes which will provide skill development training and quality education to all the children at a very nominal charge. And a country can only prosper if it has more quality educated people. The third thing that I would like to change will be problem arising due to unemployment. Unemployment is found everywhere on globe and it is even faced by rich and advanced country. It is the root cause of many evil and crime. It is creating panic and sense of insecurities among youth. In order to avoid these problems, I'll make institutes which will provide training to youth in productive and useful fields of life. And in present situation, if a person is multi-talented, then even in job crisis situation, he can survive on the basis of his other talents and skills. Lastly, I would like to thank all the teachers, judges, and all my friends for listening to me. Thank you.
Samina, and we are very happy to listen your things that you would like to change. So now here is our last participant, Tanvi from Mechanical Branch.
A very good evening to respected judges, teachers, and all my dear friends. I am Tanvi Kalbur from Mechanical Branch and I'm here in front of you to deliver an extempore speech on the topic A Trip to Remember. So, our life is bound with full of different experiences. Some are memorable, interesting, and some also are boring. Going on a trip, traveling, and hanging out with friends is always an extremely good thing. But traveling without family and friend is also very interesting. I experienced it when I was selected for National Karate Championship. That was my first trip when I traveled alone from Indore to Amritsar. It was of 10 days and in that trip I knew only the coaches of MP and a girl that I met once are on the state tournament. Except them, all the participants are stranger for me. But when the journey started, I talked to some participants and we became good friends. We enjoyed a lot during the journey. After 20 hours of the journey, we reached our destination and the competition begins. My match was there in the third day of the tournament and I was feeling very nervous and somewhere excited also. And when the match started, I won the first round, but in second round I survived because I got injured. Unfortunately, in the third round I lost the match. I remembered when my position changed, when it became less of a joke and more of a challenge. But for me, failure invites happiness, a chance to become better, a chance to show all your hard work and determination was all worth it. After that, the competition was over for me. And we went to visit some places in Amritsar with our coach. And after the visit, Amritsar became my favorite destination because of Golden Temple and Wagah border. Golden Temple is very religious place, very peaceful, and I love their culture. And in Wagah border, I love the determination of Indian Army towards the nation. Indian Army is the real protector of our country, as we all know that India is the land of courageous people, where people don't hesitate to defend their country and sacrifices their life for their nation. And whenever I see them, I feel very proud to be an Indian. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Tanvi. It was very great trip you had, Tanvi. So here are all participated have delivered their speech. Now, I would like to invite juries and announce the name of the champion, first runner-up and second runner-up. Ma'ams, I hope you made decision. And I'm damn sure it was very difficult to select the winner.
Madam, the last participant has just finished. I would request you to give me 2 minutes time so that we can match our judgment sheets.
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Okay, so after 2 minutes, we'll be telling you that. Just spare us 2 minutes.
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, sure.
So we have come up with the decision and we are going to very soon. Dina, madam.
Hello, good evening, everyone. We are very much impressed by the quality of speeches you people have delivered. And it was really very difficult for us to give the judgment. What should I say? We are really impressed. Okay, so I'm here. So the results are.
We would like to tell you the results. So the third position is shared by 2 people and 2 participants, and they are Tanu Suman and Jyoti Kodwani.
Okay, and
for both of the winners, Jyoti Kodwani and Tanu Suman. Congratulations.
Second prize winners are Ananya Nigam and Aditya Jha.
Congratulations to winners.
Congratulations,
Aditya and Ananya. Big round of applause for them.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, madam. Meena madam, continue kariye.
Okay, and the first prize winner. Any guesses? Okay, it's Samina Khan. First prize goes to Samina Khan.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations, Samina.
Thank you, ma'am.
Many congratulations to all winners and participants. You will be getting your e-certificates soon. So this concludes the event. I would like to be thankful to Executive Director Manish Manoria sir, Professor Manoj Tyagi, all the juries, all the faculty members, and all the invitees. Thank you so much to all for gracing this event. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.